What up, this Weirdbukool Gino, and you just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I'm lit, ballin' like a Laker, I'm rich, trapping like a Mitch.
All right, today we got Weirdbukool jumping off the porch with us today.
What's poppin', man?
How you feeling today, gang?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know, I'm taking my time out here in these streets. You know?
For sure. It's dope to finally have you here, man.
Yeah, I know, for sure, man. It feel like it's been like a month.
I know, man, but
For
you're
sure.
here now.
I know, for
For
sure.
sure. So what else you out here working on in Atlanta?
Man, we just got this music shit going, but look, before I get into all that, look, I know it's a lot of people. This really what I be doing. I make clothes and shit like that. So it's like, if anybody out here trying to like build their brand up, or they looking for like vinyl, or they looking for like patches, like say for instance you had like a drawing like this. This is a bad drawing, but as you can see, this drawing is exactly this. You get what I'm saying? So if anybody got like any type of brand, you trying to build your clothing brand, holla at me, send me a DM, and we can get your patches for you. You get what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. I just wanted to shout that out real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, pop it, man.
So yeah.
In with my boy, man.
So that's what we working on. We working on a lot of clothes, a lot of fashion, a lot of music, a lot of dropping a whole bunch of tapes, a lot of like, you know, just networking in the industry, man. That's what we on.
For sure. How often do you get the chance to come out here to Atlanta?
Man, you know, like 3 years ago, you get what I'm saying, I moved to Atlanta, you feel me? I came out here with my homie, and it was all love, you get what I'm saying? I got a chance to like go in the studios, watch people like network and stuff like that, but I ain't really like been to Atlanta. So 3 years ago, I came to Atlanta, and it was lit. Like I came to like some rooftop party, and I'm like, man, I'm finna move here.
Yeah.
And then shit, I kinda like just moved here, and then I left, went back to Chicago, so now I'm back. I've been here for like a year now.
Okay. So how would you compare Atlanta back home to Chicago?
Damn, Atlanta, like Atlanta and Chicago, it's like, it's one and the same, meaning like the nightlife super duper fast here, you get what I'm saying? You can down there pop out, won't come in till like 5, 6 in the morning in Atlanta, you get what I'm saying? Going from club to club. But I say like, the big difference between Atlanta and Chicago is Atlanta show way more hospitality, you feel me? Like, they way more genuine. Like when you go out, when you going out to a restaurant or anything like that, they just like way more friendly. You get what I'm saying? When you networking, they just way more friendly. So it's like, it's kind of the same, but in a sense, it's just like Chicago just home. You get what I'm saying? So when you in Iraq, you just chilling, you riding down Lake Shore. It's like Atlanta don't got that type of feel. It's more like of a country vibe in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
But it is city though too.
I feel that. So for those who wouldn't know, how would you describe life back home in Chicago?
Shit, life back home in Chicago, shit, it ain't safe. You get what I'm saying? Meaning like, it ain't really a lot of people that's kind of like helping the people. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, it's not a lot of people that's showing people the way. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of people that's kind of like lost out here. It's a lot of people that's like kind of stuck in the streets. You know, life back home just really like a street environment. Like I'm a hooper. Like I used to hoop and shit like that. So I went from hooping to like making music. And like in Chicago, it ain't really like a lot of music outlets. If you get what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't really that many people that's trying to put niggas on in the rack that's doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, life back home is kind of like, it's just dangerous. You gotta always kind of like watch over your shoulder. You gotta always kind of like watch the crowd that you keeping. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of pains out there. Everybody kind of like in a broken home. You know what I mean? It's like, it ain't that much love in Chicago. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when you go back to Chicago, it's more the sense of like, damn, like, I'm right back in this shit. It ain't the sense of like, damn, like, oh, Chicago, like I missed this bit. Yeah, it's just like, you right back in this shit, so now you right back on the swivel. You get what I'm saying? You in traffic, you doing everything that you used to do, but at the same time, it's like way more dangerous now. You get what I'm saying? It ain't really like a lot of hope in Chicago. And that's, you know, that's what we trying to work on. We trying to bring the bag back to the city, you know what I mean?
For sure. Why do you think Chicago is so violent? And do you ever think it'll be a change that ever come about where everybody can just be safe again and just, like you were saying, having a music outlet?
Yeah. I think the reason why like Chicago is so violent is because, like I said, it's a lot of broken homes, bro. You get what I'm saying? Well, like, a lot of niggas ain't growing up with their dads, you feel me? Like a lot of niggas ain't growing up with that proper father figure that like that's gonna show them the way. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't growing up with they pops and they pops businessmen. You get what I'm saying? Where they showing niggas like, no, this what you supposed to do, son. Like you supposed to do the proper way, you know what I mean? Set up your businesses instead of being in the street so much. You get what I'm saying? Try to like understand this business life, you get what I'm saying? So I just think that until we can find people that's willing to like give out the secrets, you get what I'm saying? Find people that's willing to help, willing to educate the people, you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's always gonna be fucked up because the shorties, they don't really got nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody down there broke in the city, like all the little shorties, they don't got no outlets to, you get what I'm saying, to show them the way, like, you feel me? That's why I kinda like made clothes. It's like, niggas ain't really doing that. It's like Chicago kind of limited, you feel me, in a lot of ways because it's like it's super segregated, one, meaning that most niggas that's from out south, you get what I'm saying, they not really, they probably doing it now, but they not, back in the day, they not navigating out west. You get what I'm saying? So the life that you know out south on that block is your story. Like that's what you thinking finna happen the rest of your life. Whole time, the world way bigger than that, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I just think it's so violent because niggas got a lot of egos, you get what I'm saying? Niggas got a lot of like tension. Like Chicago, one of them cities where it's like, it was born off respect, you know what I mean? A lot of niggas die in the city, not for money or nothing like that, but for, you know what I mean? For respect. So it's just like, it always been the grittiest, it's always been the toughest. Like Al Capone started Chicago. You get what I'm saying? If you think about it, like it's always been this big ass gangster city, but at the same time, it ain't never found like no equilibrium, you get what I'm saying? No peace, no space where we can all kind of like, you know, do our thing, you get what I'm saying? And like kind of spread the wealth, you feel me? If I'm on, you get what I'm saying? I put my homie on, you get what I'm saying? Like that ain't going on in Iraq, you feel me? It's a lot of, if I'm on, then we just stay on, fuck whoever else, you get what I'm saying? But it's like what we trying to do is we trying to come in with a different flavor, more of like, educating a person, you get what I'm saying? Letting them know what's really, really going on out here. Like, it's just like people choose violence because they don't got shit else to do. Like, nigga ain't got no job, he ain't going to school, he ain't doing none of like the proper shit that's gonna help him in life. It's just this, all he know is the block. All he know is his homies who felons. All he know is this type of structure in his life. So it's just like, until we can kind of like educate on financial literacy and do things of that nature, it's like it's gonna kind of always stay violent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. When would you say you jumped off the porch?
Shit, me, I jumped off the porch at like 10. You get what I'm saying? Like I used to go to this school named Doolittle. Like Doolittle, it's like by the IDB Wells and shit. Like I ain't really know about gangs. My mama kind of like tried to keep me sheltered. You get what I'm saying? Like keep my family sheltered. But I ain't really know about gangs like that. And then like in 3rd grade, like shit, our house got caught on fire. You get what I'm saying? Like so the whole down at the whole 3rd floor, you feel me? Like it burnt down. My brother, he jumped out the window, all type of shit, broke his leg. So once we left there, we moved on 47 in Ellis. That's where I'm from, 47 in Ellis. So I say like I jumped off the porch then, you get what I'm saying? Like when I moved on Ellis, my big brother, he was a stone. He was all well, you feel me? And my other brother, he was like a G-boy. So it's like I kind of got to see what was really, really going on Ellis. Like I was an alley boy. Like for a long time, I just stayed in the alley. I ain't never really like come out to the neighborhood and shit. Then like my brother and shit, he started showing me like Hyde Park area. But once I got around the Stones and shit, like I kind of like, you know, fell into that and shit like that. Like I kind of jumped off the porch. I started being around certain shit. I started seeing certain shit. You get what I'm saying? Like shit, I started smoking, like all type of shit. I was the type of child that did shit early, like, you know what I mean? And then as I got older, I kind of like calmed down. Like I see the bigger picture, like, nah, that shit really lame, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, I jumped off the porch when I was down there like 10. That's when I got shot, shit, around that age. Like I got shot around like 10. You feel me? Just, you know, being with my homies and shit, like, I always had older homies. Like me and my cousin, we always was able to hang around like older people because of my big brother, you feel me? So I was just like being with they ass coming from like swim practice one day and motherfucker get the dump him. You get what I'm saying? Like, out of nowhere, like, but the thing is, I was so intelligent, I was so smart that, you get what I'm saying, the car flicked the block like 3 times. I was on it as a shorty, you get what I'm saying? But I wasn't supposed to be out there. That wasn't necessarily like for me, you get what I'm saying? So once a motherfucker got shot, it just kind of like woke me up to like the world that I was living in, you get what I'm saying? Like I realized we ain't had no health insurance. Like I had to leave the same night, you get what I'm saying? I'm like a baby. Like motherfucker done hit me up out here. So shit, it just woke me, it kind of like just woke me up and shit. Ever since then, I kind of been off that motherfucker.
Yeah. So how would you say playing ball and working in the store with your father helped you mold you to be a better person?
Yeah, like hooping, like I was saying, like I was a straight hooper out here. Like niggas know I'm locking shit up. Like I ain't take no for an answer. Like I played for Crane. So like basketball, it kind of gave me them skills, you get what I'm saying? Like I played in the Red West, like, so niggas was gritty. Like it taught me how to be like punctual. It taught me how to understand like time management, you get what I'm saying? It taught me how to work well within a team too. And it also taught me how to like come off the bench. You get what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, they can't really come off the bench like that. You get what I'm saying? Niggas so used to starting that they can't adjust to it like that. So like basketball, I had to like do a lot of thinking. You get what I'm saying? And that kind of like, it helped me. And then when I got older, like my daddy, because my daddy was a cluck and shit like that. Like he was on crack, you feel me, for a long time. But as I got older, he like kicked that shit. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't doing none of that shit. He got on some bullshit. And then he opened up a store on 79. So when he opened up the store, I kind of like started bringing all my clothing and shit. Like I do a lot of thrifting. You get what I'm saying? Like I have a bag on me, but I just go somewhere like and thrift a little shirt real quick, make that bitch up. You get what I'm saying? Like I do shit like that. So when I got around my pops, you get what I'm saying? He let me know like this shit a business. You know what I mean? Like he let me know that no matter what, like it don't matter like how I was back then. This what I'm on right now. You get what I'm saying? You gotta come in this motherfucker 7 o'clock sharp. You gotta do the register. You gotta clean this motherfucker up. All that shit that you doing for your t-shirts, it's all love. You could be in this bitch all day, but you gotta make sure you on point, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that just kind of like, it helped me with like being more like organized, you get what I'm saying? Basketball and business, it just kind of like go together. It helped me be more organized. It just helped me be more strategic out here, you feel me?
For sure. What would you say is the biggest life lesson you learned growing up?
I learned a lot of life lessons, you know what I mean? Like the biggest life lessons is that shit, life is like the changing seasons. And what I mean by that is you got winter, you got fucking fall, and then you got summer. You get what I'm saying? And they always coming in that order. Winter, fall, summer. The winter time, that's just like you fucked up. You so fucking broke that you can taste it. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the winter time. Whatever you trying to get through in life, like you feel me? That's your winter time. So if you out here, you know what I mean, doing music and you don't got no followers, like you experiencing a winter because you don't know. You don't got nobody to teach you this shit. You get what I'm saying? You don't got nobody to show you no love. Like, no, this how you supposed to do. So you gotta understand that it's a winter time out here, and when you do the winter, sometimes you gonna fall. You get what I'm saying? So here come the fall. It's just like everybody know what a fall is. You fucked up. You kind of made a bad mistake. But it don't matter because shit, the summer right around the corner for you to go crazy, be right back out here doing your thing. So it's just like I learned that life is like the changing season. I also learned that like shit, you know, who you start with may not be the person that you finish with. You feel me? And like me and my cousin, we done been through a whole bunch of shit out here. We done seen a whole bunch of people come and go. You get what I'm saying? And what we doing. And at the same time, it's like, it ain't really nothing personal, it's just all business. You get what I'm saying? I also learned that shit, you know, you gotta take care of your money because your money gonna take care of you. You feel me? Like, meaning like, you gotta invest. You get what I'm saying? If you want something done, you get what I'm saying? You can't be looking at other motherfuckers try to help you out and like, man, like why they ain't putting me on? Like, we don't do that shit in our account. Like, we gonna get our own bag, we gonna put together our own plan, and we gonna come out. Like, however we wanna do it, however the results gonna be, we gonna take that. You get what I'm saying? We gonna learn from that. We ain't gonna just give up. You get what I'm saying? I learned not to be a quitter out here. Like, just quit, you feel me, because it ain't going in your favor. You can't quit if motherfuckers ain't rocking with you. So it's just like, I just learned a lot of things along the way. And as far as like the music industry, just like know your business. You get what I'm saying? Understand your paperwork. Understand like what's a 360 deal. Understand, you know, how to open up a business account. You get what I'm saying? How to basically get credit from your business account. How to properly do the things that's gonna help you in the future. You get what I'm saying? See, black motherfuckers, like, they don't really understand like financial literacy. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I learned. I learned financial literacy, and like you gotta read more than you talk. You get what I'm saying? You gotta do certain things that other people ain't gonna do. You get what I'm saying? So that's like really what I've been learning out here.
For sure. How did you come up with the name Weirdbukool, and what does it mean?
Right. Weirdbukool, that shit crazy. Like, Weirdbukool is like a world that I created. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I came back from school, I was hooping at this college, and I ain't really like it like that, so I came back to Chicago. And when I came back to Chicago, I was going to a school downtown called Robert Morris, you feel me? And I was in finance class, and I just remember remember that I just like fucked up. I made a big stupid ass decision to go from a Division II school to an NAIA school. So I like dropped my class level, all type of crazy shit. Then I was just looking around, and I realized that the people in my classroom, they don't know nothing about my world. Like, they don't know where I'm from. They don't know what I gotta go through once I leave here in this school. You get what I'm saying? They didn't understand that. And they kind of used to like judge me a lot, you feel me? Because I'm hood, like I got a street mentality, so I kind of like talk it in school. So I just understood that they kind of judged me. And I don't know, like while I was in class, I just was like, man, I'm finna make me a clothing line. Like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm finna do something with my paper. You get what I'm saying? Because I always been good at like hustling school. Like, that was my first real hustle, like hustling school, going to school to get the Pell check. Like, I don't know if people know about that, but that's like a Pell check. You get that for going to school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I got this Pell check coming. I broke my foot my senior year, you feel me? So it was like going overseas, playing basketball. That shit was like out the window to me, you know? Only thing I knew was like basketball and like where I was from. Yeah. So shit, I was just in class and I was just having all these emotions and shit. And I remember like, I'm stuck in two worlds, meaning like I understand the street world, I understand the business world, like the corporate world, the school world. And I wanted to make Weirdbukool for the people that's in the background. You get what I'm saying? Niggas who ain't really like, they ain't too open with the fashion, or they ain't, you know what I mean? They kind of shy, like they need a motherfucker like me to like bring up something. So I don't know, I just was like how he said, like, I was thinking like I'll be able to be on the block, be able to do whatever on the block, and then I'll be able to come to school and shit, do whatever in school. So it's like, I was kind of like weird because I always dressed like how I dress, like even in the hood, like I ain't get no fuck, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I already know like who I am, so it's just like shit. I just thought like shit, I am kind of weird, but I'm still cool, cause like I still get bitches, you get what I'm saying? All the bitches, they like my swag and shit like that, so it's just like weird but cool. So after class, I asked these girls, they was like, what you been doing and stuff? So I'm like, shit, I've been kind of like chilling, trying to get back healthy because my foot was broke. And then I was like, shit, I'm working on this clothing brand, but I just made this shit in class, you get what I'm saying? And they was like, what's the name of it? And I'm like, Weirdbukool. They was like having a hard time pronouncing this shit. I'm like, weird but cool, like Weirdbukool. And they was like, oh damn, I fuck with that. So because the hoes said like they fuck with it, I'm like, fuck it, like this is what it is, it's Weirdbukool, you get what I'm saying? So that's how I came up with it.
That's hard. What's your relationship like with Big Six Monopoly, and how long have y'all been working together musically?
Big Six Monopoly, this my fucking brother, man. Like, it's my cousin, you get what I'm saying? Like
real blood relative.
Yeah, this my real cousin. Like, we started the label together. Like, a lot of shit that I've been doing, like, I've been kind of like executive producing shit, you get what I'm saying? But my relationship like with my cousin is he kind of like the reason why I'm in this music shit. Like, I started out doing music before him, but it's like he got that tenacity, you get what I'm saying? He got that.
You say that though, but he the reason I'm doing it.
Right.
No cap, I'm going on rap shit. I
Yeah.
go in the back.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So,
That's how it
Weirdbukool
is.
shit, we going a long way with this shit, man. We can go strong with this shit. Like,
For
$100
sure.
money, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
That shit locked in forever.
But yeah, that's like our relationship. Like, I came back from Vegas because I was living in Vegas for like a year, and then Cuz was like, man, come back. Like, it's literally been a year damn near today since I came. Like, I drove 28 hours from Vegas, like straight here. I'm like, fuck it, man. I gotta do this music shit. Like, yeah, he like, fuck it, let's go. So I come down here, and shit. This like really like like this last year, we've been taking this shit like super duper serious. You get what I'm saying? Like, really, like I said, like managing the money and just putting the money where it needs to go. You get what I'm saying? Like, so like, Cuz the real reason like why I'm doing this shit, like I feed off his energy, I feed off his intelligence, you get what I'm saying? I feed off his savviness. Like, he got the whole total package, you get what I'm saying? And I just realized that he was like super duper good at building relationships, you know what I mean? So it's like, that was one of the angles that we wanted to go with, as far as like, all right, cool, like who we got these relationships with and how can we be a service? You get what I'm saying? Whether it's like we being a service to them or they being a service to us. And like, Cuz, he really been having his foot on his neck, on their neck, you get what I'm saying? He ain't been letting up. Like, his work ethic is impeccable. Like, he be in the stew, like, you get what I'm saying? I remember being around him and he wasn't even able to like come up with a whole verse. Like, now he punching in and doing all type of crazy shit. So it's just like, I say that like, Cuz a big help in this shit. Like, he really is.
Straight up. How did you meet Durk and Von, and what was it like watching them record records in the studio together?
Dirk and Von, them my boys. shout out Von, man, long live Von. Like I said, when I moved back like 3 years ago, you get what I'm saying? I met Von. I met Durk and Von through like kind of like through Zoo, to be honest. Like, but I met Durk like in 2013. Like, one day out of the blue, shit, Zoo called me like, he like, man, you wanna go to the studio and shit? I'm like, yeah, shit. Whole time I go to the studio, speaking of his come right in. Look, I go to the studio, Zoo like, shit, come on. I'm like introverted, so I ain't go. These my homies, these my brothers, so if they invite me, I'm like, fuck it, like I'ma just go. And then shit, I had met Durk. It was me, Zoo and Durk in like the bathroom and shit. And like, Zoo like, man, let me see your chain. I give him my chain. Durk like, boy, don't give him your chain. Like, you feel me? So it's like, I always fuck with Durk, like, because like folks really like came from the bottom. You get what I'm saying? Like, I watched this story, like I know what he do out here. You get what I'm saying? And what he do out here needed to be like, it needed to be applauded. Like, I was just like happy to be in the presence. You get what I'm saying? Because like Durk let me see a $90,000 watch. You get what I'm saying? He ain't know me from a can of paint. You get what I'm saying? Like, he come in the crib one day, he had an AP. I'm looking at that bitch like, damn. I'm like, can I see that bitch? He let me see it. You feel me? I put that bitch on. I'm like, damn, you get what I'm saying? It's just like, he gave me that opportunity. Like, damn, I can get one of these one day. You get what I'm saying? Like, Durk really like respected out here. You get what I'm saying? He do a lot for like a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? And I just think that, I don't know, like, can't nobody tell me nothing wrong about folks. Like, folks really the GOAT because he ain't really had the best deal. You get what I'm saying? Coming out. You feel me? Like, he worked for everything he got. Like, a lot of niggas couldn't even understand like how he was singing. Yeah, like how he was rapping, how he was singing, and like he stuck with that shit. Like, now he got the rap game. You get what I'm saying? Like, I met Von. Then shit through Zoo and like through my homie Real. He just walked in too. Shit, like, me and Real, we had a crib like 600 Buka. You get what I'm saying? He used to be there, so Von used to come back with Buka a lot. You get what I'm saying? And then shit, I remember Von like telling me about the crazy story before it even came out. Like, he was sitting in the crib like, man, I got this raw ass song. You get what I'm saying? It's called Crazy Story. And at the time, I'm like, shit, I don't really know. Like, I ain't know it was gonna be major like that. So to see Von, like, his work ethic was crazy too. Like, them niggas sit down and record and punch in. Like, niggas is going to the studio, no raps. You get what I'm saying? Niggas is going to the studio and just like working. Like, that's who kind of like set the standard for the work ethic. You get what I'm saying? Is because when you see them recording, you see their energy that they bringing, and you see their grittiness, and you see how they coming. You get what I'm saying? It gave me a better appreciation for this shit. You feel me? Like, being able to be in these spaces and being able to see how they doing shit, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, them don't gotta do that shit, you get what I'm saying? They don't gotta show love to it. They show hella love. Like, even when I first met them, they always show love to me. So it's like, with Durk and Von, they like always gonna be like #1 in my books type shit, you get what I'm saying?
That's real. How did you meet Country Black from 3 6 Mafia?
Country Black. Man, I met his ass the same day I met you, really. You get what I'm saying?
I remember that shit.
No, look, so Cuz tell me, he like, man, we finna go meet up with Prince Easy. I'm like, all right, fuck it, like, I'm just gonna cut, cause this what Cuz do. Like, he wanna go out, he wanna pop out, he wanna meet up with everybody. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just go this day. Whole time, we not even expecting to do none of this shit, like I wasn't, you get what I'm saying? So we go meet up with Easy. That was my first time meeting Prince Easy. Like, shout out to Easy.
Shout out Easy, man.
You get what I'm saying? Cause like, Easy, like, shit, out of nowhere, Easy, like, man, we got this Off The Porch interview, like, y'all for the come? Like, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, like, Cuz, like, come on. Yeah, we slide and shit. So this is my first time seeing Off The Porch, all that shit. So we coming here with Easy. Easy do his interview and shit. And as we leaving out, we just in the parking lot, like, man, like, yeah, we see the nigga on gang. Easy like, hey, that's Country Black. Yeah. Like, so everybody like, damn, that's Country Black. Country Black he try to like, yeah, he trying to like come through like real low key. So motherfuckers see him, so we chilling looking at him and shit like that. And so he like, I'm like, me, I always try to like work. You get what I'm saying? So I thought it was an opportunity to work. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, what's up? Like, you trying to do a record with Cuz? Like, he like, man, yeah, come on. So we come back here. Like, remember we had just walked out. You see me, you like, bro, what you doing? Like, I'm like, nah, he told me to come back in here. So whole time as we chilling in the back, we looking at the shit, we listening, but we ain't know he was gonna say all that crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he went totally left. Like, you feel me? Like he went left with what he was supposed to do. Yeah. So it's just like, I met him because I saw it as like, all right, cool, this Crunchy Black, bro. Like 3 6 Mafia, like Stay Fly did 50 million views. Like, why wouldn't I try to like conversate with this nigga, or why wouldn't I try to like, you know what I mean? Do some business with him. I want to network with him. So boom, as we chilling and shit, like we go to the studio, we do the record, we do the video, everything all love, and then shit, we see the video, it's like he talking about Pooh Shiesty. And it's like, damn, what you doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's your whole purpose of like speaking on his business? See, that's the problem. It's like, that's a situation. Instead of like Crunchy being like a boss, like being like an OG, like, all right, you may see somebody doing something that you don't like, so you use this platform to tell them like, no, bro, it's a better way for us to do this. It's a better way for you to move out here. You get what I'm saying? If you need assistance, let me know. I can assist you. But when you go on Off The Porch and then talking about somebody did this and somebody did that, and you get what I'm saying? And you like, it's like, come on, like the new street niggas ain't really fucking with that. Like, you can't just do that. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't know who niggas in cahoots with. Like, he don't know who Pooh Shiesty feed. He feed probably so many people. Like, niggas is depending on Shorty to do his thing out here. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's like he shouldn't have just never did that. You get what I'm saying? There was a better way for him to like, to do that, to express. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, it kind of made me upset because we can't drop the record. We can't do nothing with the record because until he make it right publicly, you get what I'm saying? Like, niggas can't really go for that. You feel me? Like,
I was just getting ready to ask you that. You still gonna drop the record?
No, I can't.
Because I know y'all had linked. I know y'all seen the whole, like you said.
No,
I seen the
it
whole
was crazy.
Listen,
It was. Listen, I'm talking about the whole night was a movie. Like, we had, Crunchy Black ain't never did no drill song, none of that shit. So we got him to like come into our world. And I was trying to express to him like at the studio, you get what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you feel me? Like, Lil Boosie, you get what I'm saying? Like, a reason why like Lil Boosie, he hot right now, is because he shows so much love to the shorties. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? He on Instagram every day telling a motherfucker like what to do, and I'm trying to tell Crunchy Black that in the rap, we don't even got that.
Yeah.
We don't got no nigga like Boosie to come through and tell you what to do. So to me, Crunchy Black was like, I don't know, it was just epic to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, it was epic to me because I'm from the rap. Like, I come from nothing. Yeah. So to be in these nigga spaces is like, it's epic to me. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like when he, Yeah, when he did that, it's just like it kind of fucked up what we had going on because cuz we in cahoots with bro now. You feel me? We in cahoots with Dooley Low now, with Zoo now. Like niggas saying fuck him is just like, damn, bro. Like it ain't supposed to be like that for you, but it's a new era. Niggas is stuck in this old era and niggas not even communicating like that no more. Yeah. Niggas not even coming like anything that like on the internet, niggas is not, we not doing that. You get what I'm saying? Niggas like, you gonna holler at somebody, let them know, like behind closed doors, like don't use your platform to belittle somebody. Don't use your platform to let a nigga know. You use your platform to educate and up a nigga. You get what I'm saying? So it was cool though. I will say this about Crunchy Black though. Bro really just stuck in his lower self. What I experienced with Crunchy Black at the studio, that wasn't the same nigga that was on Off The Porch. On my right hand up to God, it wasn't the same dude. He was high energy, like he talking to me, like giving me so much game. So I ain't gonna sit up here and bash him. I'ma just say that he was foul because he shouldn't have went that way. But he did tell me some important shit. You get what I'm saying? And I'ma say what he said. He told me, he say, I don't know who you prayed to and what you prayed for, but they sent me here to show you that it's real. He told me that, and I just was like, it fucked me up because it's just like, he's saying like, out of all the people in here, why I'm talking to you? You get what I'm saying? So Crunchy Black really intelligent, you feel me? But I don't know his motive with that. Like I ain't know his motive with the whole Pooh Shiesty shit. You get what I'm saying? I just thought it wasn't a good look, bro. You get what I'm saying? So long as bro make that right, you get what I'm saying? With who he need to make that right with, then we can move forward. You get what I'm saying? Ain't really no smoke or nothing like that.
For sure. What effect does the drill scene in Chicago do you think had on the music scene overall?
Overall, See, the thing about the Chicago music is, right, we the originators, gang banging on wax, like, you get what I'm saying, real gangster shit. So I think that the effects that we had on the music industry is like, a lot of niggas really like Chicago babies, like, and I ain't saying that for no disrespect, I'm just saying that when Key first came out, you get what I'm saying, and drill first hit the scene, like, it was an epidemic, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, motherfuckers weren't really rapping like that, showing a whole lot of guns, talking about dead ops and doing all that like that, like, until the Chicago drill scene came out, you get what I'm saying? And I think that kind of shifted the culture. You get what I'm saying? Chicago made it cool to do these things. You get what I'm saying? Not like people didn't have an influence, but I just think that the Chicago culture is really like the culture. You feel me? Like, this drill scene wouldn't be possible without the people like E-Day, the people like, you know, Louis or Dro City, or like, yeah, like, this wouldn't be possible. You wouldn't see none of this, like, if it wasn't for Durk. Like, Durk been holding shit down for like 7-8 years. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that's been holding the whole scene down, and you get what I'm saying? It's just our way of life. Like, we kind of like, we got a positive influence on the music scene and what people are doing and how they're creating music, how they're dressing, what they talking about, who they hanging with. Saying op. Didn't nobody say no op before Chicago said op?
Smoking dead people.
Smoking dead. Come on, broski. Niggas ain't talking like this. Like, niggas weren't even like on that type of time. Like, Chicago kind of made it a thing. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, it's kind of up to Chicago to not make it a thing, right? Because niggas getting Ricos, niggas doing, you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that's going on with this Chicago shit that, like, a lot of niggas need to understand that, you know, we are the influence and we are the lane pavers of this shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I think that Chicago influenced the culture tremendously. Look at this DJ meal ticket. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's Chicago, like, he been on this shit for forever. Like, you get what I'm saying? So many people then came through him. Like, well, he didn't produce their records. He didn't, you know, did drops for him, did tapes for him. Like, what? It ain't stamped unless ticket stamped on that bitch. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, he played a big role in everything that was going on too, because he was dropping hella tapes. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, Chicago, shout out to Chicago. Shout out to everybody in the city that's working. Shout out to everybody in Atlanta that's working. Like, shout out to everybody. Like, this platform that we own, we in to empower everybody. For niggas who want to do art, niggas who want to do music, niggas who want to do fashion. Like, we no longer is we finna be the people that's gonna use the phone to self-incriminate ourselves. That's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, niggas, like, they ain't built Instagram for you to self-incriminate yourself. They built Instagram as a tool. You get what I'm saying? So niggas can promote their businesses, promote their skills, promote their talents. You get what I'm saying? It's just that it's so many niggas that's out here that's not doing shit. They don't got no skill. They don't got no talent. They don't got no ability. The only thing they know is drill. You get what I'm saying? So then what was to say with that? You feel me? It's like, so Chicago really been doing a great job as far as like what they doing in the music industry and like how we kind of like shaping the culture. You get what I'm saying?
For sure. Any last words and shout outs?
Shit. Shout out to my whole team. Shout out to Big Six. Shout out to DJ Mill Ticket. Shout out to Mac Mills. Shout out to my boy Zoo out here. You get what I'm saying? Like Zoo, he a big influence on what's going on as far as the music. Like bro, really strategically smart with this music shit. A lot of people don't know. So shout out bro, cause he been assisting us along the way. You get what I'm saying? And shout out the whole OTF. You get what I'm saying? Shout out Duty Low. Shout out shit. Yeah, my mama RPD thing. Like shout out Smirk them. Like shout out everybody who out here doing something positive. Shout out everybody who out here who wants some business shit, who really trying to like do some great shit in their life. You get what I'm saying? Like the street shit cool, you get what I'm saying? But the business shit is where the money at. You feel me? Like niggas gotta understand that. So just shout out to everybody that's out here working. You know what I mean? Niggas know what's up out here.
For sure, man. Weirdbukool, we appreciate you having me today,
For sure,
gang.
bro. All right, cool.
For sure.
Bitch, I'm lit, ballin' like a Laker, bitch, I'm rich, trapping like a Mitch, bitch, I'm lit.